Hello guys, Jerry speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 785. Here with you, finally, Prince, a little gold book biography. So let's read it out, shall we? So we got it for us. It's written by, excuse me. Gotta get a drink real quick. Okay. There we go. It's written by Nikki Shannon Smith, illustrated by Don Tate. Here we go. Published by Golden Book New York Release. Copyright 2026. All rights reserved. See, here is Prince trying to do some Jesus behind here. So here we go. On June 7, 1958, in Minnesota. Someone pronounced it, sorry. Baby was born. His father was not a king, unfortunately, something like that. And his mother was not a queen. Well, okay. But the name of the baby, Prince. Prince Rogers Nelson. Well, okay. The family didn't have much money. But Prince was born with an extraordinary gift. It was a gift of music, and he will soon share the world. Wow. Makes sense anyway for music, so he can do it on his own. Next page. Anyways, Prince's home was filled with music. Okay? His father was a hard-working songwriter, talent piano player, who played in the jazz band. Prince's mother sang in the band. Wow, okay. By the time he was 3 years old, Prince was already fascinated with his father's piano. Something like that. He wanted to play it as well, but he knew that was his dad's rules. Don't touch piano. And that makes more sense anyway. So there you go. Piano playing can be tricky hard anyway. Next page. Anyways, Prince was 7 years old. Oh wow, okay. Learn about Batman music. Anyway. His parents separated. Wow. It was a sad and difficult time for him. But without his father there, he was finally free from the experience of the piano. He taught himself to play the theme songs from television shows like Batman. I love Batman. Wow. Okay. Pow. Prince had to make music. He couldn't help it. Prince was just like his father. Wow. Okay. Excuse me. And that makes more sense anyway. So there you go with that, Prince. Next page. Anyways, eventually Prince's parents divorced. Wow, scary enough. And he moved a lot. Wow. He lived with his mom, his dad, and his aunt. Oh, wow. One thing didn't change, well, Prince was always working on his music. At 12 years old, he could play some instruments. He could play drums and guitar. Wow. Okay. When he moved in his friend Andre Sambau's basement, he had someone to play with. In junior high school, Prince played baseball. Well, okay. Football and basketball. But music more. Early age more, Prince practiced in the music room at school. He couldn't read music and wouldn't take lessons at all. Prince wanted the freedom to be creative. He played by ear, by heart, and by instinct. He was a natural, and people would begin to notice. And that makes more sense anyway for Prince. Anyway, so there you go on that, folks. Next page. Anyways, in high school, Prince and Andre formed a band called Grand Central. Wow, okay. They play over people's songs at school dances and parties. Okay. They were popular in Minneapolis, Minnesota, okay? But Prince was wanted to be popular everywhere. And he wanted to play it in his own music. Prince recorded a demo tape, okay? A sample in his ritual songs. His unique sound combined rock, heavy metal, by the way. And it's folk, punk, disco, jazz, and blues. Record companies liked the way what they heard and offered him deals. But Prince said no because they wanted to let him produce his own music. Wow, difficulties now. Prince was determined to bring people together with his blend style of music, and so he played the songs in nightclubs instead. Nightclubs, huh? I don't know what to do next, unfortunately, so there you go. Next page. Anyways, there's something exciting happened. Prince demo tape found its way to the concert promoter who thought Prince was as talented as Stevie Wonder. Wow, okay. He helped Prince get a record deal with Warner Brothers, something like that. It was a large deal the new artists have ever been given. Prince compared the studio to let him produce his own music. Wow. When he was only 19 years old, Prince released his first record, For You. He played all 27 instruments himself. Wow, okay. Soon he was invited to perform at a television show called American Bandstand, hosted by Dick Clark. Wow, okay. The show's host Dick Clark, which I mentioned before, but anyway, asked Prince how many instruments he played. Prince smiled and shyly said 1,000. Wow. Grew himself with a mustache anyway. Next page. Anyways, Prince worked on new music day and night. In only 4 years, he released 4 more records. He had 4 colorful outfits made especially for him. He wore ruffles, high heels, makeup, and unique hairstyles. Prince sleep, twirl, and dance all over the stage. He described the band as rainbow because the musicians had different skin tones, and they were both man and woman. Prince's 5th record in 1999 was his first album meant to make it the top 10 in the Billboard charts. Prince wanted to stop there until he reached the top. And that makes more sense anyway for Prince anyway. Next page. Anyways, in 1984, Prince starred in a movie called Purple Rain, okay? He also wrote nearly all the music for the movie and performed, and people everywhere love it, something like that. Anyway, I'll do a boring jokes episode, Purple Rain, something like that, some other time. Anyways, he won an Oscar and 2 Grammy Awards for the soundtrack. Movie. Prince was now more famous than ever. And that makes more sense anyways. There you go on that for Prince. Anyways, next page. Anyways, we're almost done here. Anyways, how he had been mansion built in Chanhassen, Minnesota. Name it Pouncey Park. The outside was white, but the inside was colorful and full of life. Probably style body difference anyway. He had pet dogs, walls of painted that looked like a sky, pearl velvet sofas. Wow, okay. Pouncey Park was Prince's home. Wow, okay. And music studio and concert venue. He wrote thousands of songs there, including the music of his 1989 film Batman. Wow, okay. Based on the TV show that inspired Prince when he was a boy. Wow, okay. But Prince was frustrated. His deal with Warner Brothers gave the company control over what Prince couldn't do with his music. So in 1993, Prince broke free. Wow. He changed his name to a symbol that couldn't be pronounced. He hoped that if he wasn't Prince anymore, Warner Brothers could tell him what to do. For 7 years, people called him the artist formerly known as Prince. Jesus, man. Anyway. He took his power back and showed other artists how to speak up for themselves. Okay? Didn't know what to do next anyway. Next page. Anyways, we're almost done here. Well, like I said, we're almost done here. Move on. Prince also created work for the children. Okay? He also appeared in an episode of Muppets Tonight and worked songs with Kermit the Frog, Mr. the Rat, and other Muppets. He wrote the song of the heart for Happy Feet. Okay? And that made a movie about a penguin who wanted to be free to dance. I'll talk about more about Happy Feet and board jokes episodes some other time. But anyway, 2007 Elshman year, which formed 19 years ago. But anyways, Prince performed at the Super Bowl. Oh my God, Super Bowl Sunday 2007. But anyway, more. It raised in the middle of that. When nothing stopped Prince, he kept on playing. The audience loved it, something like that. Many people consider it to be the best halftime show ever. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this is catchy. I'm sorry. I formed a company in 2007, but people like Prince, it's just nothing but a halftime show. I'm more of a 2021 is not the best. I'm thinking like this, but I want to have an awesome halftime show having Mel. Sorry, folks. Anyways, next page. Anyway, Prince's home became famous as well. His friends were always welcome to Passy Park. Okay? So many music in the studios. Prince also invited hundreds of people to concerts. Donated the money he made to charities to help people in need. Prince won Grammy Awards, but I gave a television BET Awards, my dad BET for short. Anyway, American Music Awards, Lifetime Achievement Award, many others. In 2004, okay, that made it. And Gene Simmons says as well, rap, folk, everything else did not belong to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I agree with that. But anyways, in 2004, he was done the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And this will happen too. 10 years ago this April, 21st, which is April 21st, the day, 2016, Prince died at Paisley Park after he accidentally took too much prescription medication. This world was in shock. People came from all over the place, flowers and candles outside Prince's home. Today, Paisley Park is open to the public. Visitors came into the studios, instruments, clothes, and over media. And that's how it should be. Part of heavy metal. Sorry about that, but you know, we should have done heavy metal in Paisley Park instead of this. And that's what it should be. But anyway, last bit of the book says this: Prince will always be missed, but he continued to share his magical gift. New songs been developed, where he stored extra music were released. He also left behind a reminder that it was important to be speak up for yourself. Oh my God. Yeah, that makes more sense anyway. So it can happen bits and pieces. But so that was Prince, a little go about biography. I think it's a little catchy. 2016 was the worst year of my life. Thank God 2016 went to hell. But, you know, a little catchy, but a couple of flaws. One of which has to do with Super Bowl Sunday 2007 Elsham year celebrates 19 years this year. And another was Prince's death. I'm sorry, but I hate April 2016 with a passion, but yeah, so sorry for Prince's loss. But overall, it was somewhat successful, but you know, that's just me. And for all those Bedtime Stories, episode number 785. Hope you enjoyed it. So it's going to be another Bedtime Stories episode number 786, which will be about Hopper's Home Sweet Home book release. Anyway. Now my excuse me, I call remix, add some projects, upload, post them on social media, and I get ready for bed. Because after this is over, I really need to go to work the next day and some other things. Till next time, so John's my baby, good and Susan out. See ya.